we mentioned that there is a collision incident. As to whether it is intentional or not, we go back to the behavior of China, highlighting the fact that they have been doing this dangerous maneuver. And for the past, we have been warning Chinese government that if they keep on doing the dangerous maneuver and then keeping close such distance, there is always a possibility of collision.
Sir, na-determine na ba, sir, kung ano yung damage doon sa civilian boat?
The chartered indigenous boat, it's for the Armed Forces of the Philippines to discuss the extent of the damage.
Pero would you ano po? Kasi di ba pataas ng pataas yung level? Dati nagigilian lang, pero ngayon meron ng collision. So any assessment on that?
I think it's wrong to say that the tension in the West Philippine Sea is increasing. I would always tell this to the public that the only reason why there are a lot of news that is being publicized in the past months since we started the transparency initiative last February, it's because the national government is allowing the public to be aware of what's happening.
So, meaning
But
may dati pang mas malala doon?
I cannot speak for the previous incidents, but what I'm saying is that there were reported incidents as numerous as now because we are telling the public what is happening.
Before ba hindi?
I was not the spokesperson then, ma'am.
Pero you're part of the PCG even before.
Yes, ma'am, but I was doing my PhD for 4 years before going back here in the Philippines. So definitely, ma'am, I'm not around.
Saying na walang escalation even if meron ng collision, actual collision.
What I'm saying is that there are incidents that are happening, but I don't want to say that there is an escalation.
So how can we frame or how can we call this? No escalation, so de facto as it is?
There is no escalation, but as what I mentioned, there is a collision because of the aggressive behavior and dangerous maneuver of Chinese Coast Guard and the Chinese Maritime Militia.
So previously we were blinded, we were not told about what is happening before, and now we are now seeing or we are now hearing what is now going on.
As I said, sir, I cannot speak for the previous government. What is the take and strategy in the information dissemination?
Well, you cannot speak for the previous administration, but you can speak as a Filipino. You are still part of the Philippines.
As a Filipino and as a proud member of the Philippine Coast Guard, I believe the Transparency Initiative headed by our President in exposing aggressive behavior of China is the best way for us to counter the gray zone in the West Philippine Sea.